Okay. So good evening, guys, and welcome to another M3. Today, I wanted to talk about like the other day, I think it was yesterday, I told in our group chat, the champions group chat, I told them to watch this documentary on Netflix. It talks about it's called The Mind Explained. So it talks about a lot like the teenage mind, how it works, talks about how to focus, creativity, personality. So coach told me to do like a segment and I was like, okay, why not? So you should go watch it. First of all, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. You should go watch it because I'm gonna tell you a lot, but most of the things that I'm gonna say is not all of it. So you should go watch it, and it's really good. All right. So we're gonna start with how to focus, right? So Gernsback invented the isolator in July 1925, right? So it was like a wooden helmet that eliminated 95% of the noise from the outside world, fitted with like two tiny glasses windows for the eyes and an easily attachable oxygen tube in case you ever struggle to breathe. So that was like, it's really funny. You guys should look up like what it looks like, but it's really funny. It was just to like, it was something that you had to like in your head just to keep like yourself focused on what you gotta do, and then prevent the outside noise, right? So it's really hard to focus on like a modern world where you see technology and everything. Like we wonder sometimes like, what are we supposed to do? Like what is going on? Right? But the thing is, if you are super focused, you won't notice what's going on around you, right? Another thing that they mentioned there is that us humans, we are not wired to multitask, right? Not even the computers, because the computers, you can do a lot of things in a computer, but you have to like switch windows and everything, right? So all the things we want to focus on are like different programs, including things in our minds. Like let's say our to-do list for tomorrow or for the day, for the week. Sometimes we think we are doing it like simultaneously, when in reality we're just switching up between them, right? We start doing I'll put it in perspective of the business, right? So sometimes we're like setting appointments, then we will check our back office, then we check our social media, then we post something on social media, then we do all these things without finishing one, right? So it takes our mind a while to like quit something. So, and while your mind is trying to quit something that you were doing before, we cannot fully focus on anything else. That's why it's so hard for us to get the results we want, right? So the key to focus is to keep one task and only one task running for as long as possible, right? And that's not, I know it's like hard because me personally, I'm the type of person that if I know I have a lot of things to do, I'm gonna try like to do it all at once. Not all at once, but I'm gonna try to like, okay, I do a little bit of this now, then a little bit of that later, and then I never finish, or when I'm trying to, or like I struggle to finish it, right? So with technology being so advanced nowadays, you would find time to waste, like social media, for example, especially the people in our organization. We know that we are doing this digital thing, and it is, if you don't know, like if you don't have your focus where it needs to be, social media can really make you waste your time, right? You can use it for educate yourself, educate other people, or promote your business, right? Some people go to YouTube, Google, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest to find solutions to their problems. Even when this thing called focus, people be searching it up on TikTok, people be searching it up on Instagram. There's a lot of influencers that talk about it, right? But then as you are searching it up, you get distracted because you're gonna see another video or another picture that has nothing to do with what you're looking for, but you're gonna go watch it because that's how we wired, right? And your focus is just not where it needs to be. So with technology being so advanced nowadays, oh, I already said that. I'm sorry, guys. So here's a quick start guide to improve your focus. All right. You have to create a structure. This way you spend less time thinking about what you should be doing and more time just doing. Number 2 is take breaks to renew your energy, right? Create like a schedule where you put how many times, like if you're working 9 to 9, this is for the people in our organization, right? If you're working 9 to 9, create like a schedule where you take breaks at a certain time. All right. The third one is check social media twice a day. I said twice a day, but it can be more than that, because since we are working on this digital thing, we are, we have to be on social media constantly. So, have a schedule to be on social media, maybe after you finish all your tasks, or only if it's necessary, right? If you're going to post a video, just post it and then go back to what you were doing. If you need to go reply a message to someone, do it and then go back to what you were doing. Don't stay in social media looking at pictures, liking pictures, looking at stories, because then you're going to be wasting your time, right? So be productive on social media rather than be like wasting time. All right. So just have like a schedule for like social media, like let's say 1 p.m. I'm going to post a video, or like 3 p.m. I'm gonna reply to the messages that people be sending me, or like 5 I'm gonna just post another video, right? So the chances of this working for you are the same chances of it not working. All right, because everyone's minds work differently, and it's not really because of our phones, TV, books, it's just the mind itself, right? This is not even the isolator could fix, right? Even the creator of it said, even if supreme quiet reigns, you are your own disturber practically 50% of the time. So we are the one distracting ourselves 50% of the time. And I can assure this because I'm studying for a test, right? And I sit at my desk, I'm looking at the words, I'm highlighting it. The highlighter is pink, and I just keep looking at it. Or I just start drawing like flowers, butterflies, what is it called? Hearts. And it's just like, I should be studying, but I'm just here drawing things instead of taking notes. So we are the only ones that we cannot blame technology. We have to blame ourselves, because this is not something that, right? So the reason why technology is such a distraction as well is because it helps us distract ourselves from everything that's going on around us, especially us, the younger generation. We go to social media for comfort, right? We get on TikTok, and then we find something. Like, you're always gonna see TikTok, everything going on in your life, you're gonna go on TikTok and you're gonna relate to something. It always happens. And then you're gonna keep scrolling and scrolling, and you're gonna find more things that you're gonna relate to, right? So social media is a distraction, and even for adults, right? Our mature people between 25 and 55, they might see like a quote that might describe how they're feeling, right? So that's why social media technology in general is just a distraction for us. But in reality, we are the ones to blame, to be honest, right? So the next thing will be personality, right? We talk a lot in the organization about the star system. We talk about a lot about like the personalities, the S people, the T, the A, and the R, right? But sometimes we ask ourselves, like, can people really change? How much do we have over, like, how much control do we have over our personalities, right? We wonder that sometimes, and then we're like, am I gonna change? Is this my personality? And sometimes we blame behaviors on our personalities, right? So the tradition of personalities, it goes way back to at least like the ancient Greeks, right? So they believe they were 4 of them, just like the star system. It's very similar. What I'm gonna talk about is so similar to the star system, right? So but I'm gonna name them a little different today. So it's gonna be openness, conscientiousness, extraversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism, right? So openness, they love to do things in ways that are distinctive, creative, and original, right? So these people are the ones that you're gonna see taking more risks than the other. These are the people that you're gonna see that they're gonna like, if you tell them do this and it's something crazy, they're gonna go do it because they like to do these things, right? They don't like to do things to the point where they feel like you're blocking their creativity, right? So, and they like to be original. They don't like to do things that are like, that person already did it, why would I do it? I'm gonna do something new, right? So conscious people, those are the people who place a premium on getting things accomplished, on being on time, on being dutiful, on being reliable, being dependable. These are the people that you're gonna be like, oh my God, like that one student in the classroom that's always like going to the teacher every time, reminding the teacher of the assignment, the people that, this is the student that everybody hates because they always remind the teacher, oh, I thought you were gonna take the homework today. This is that student, right? And then we have extraversion. These people are motivated to seek out positive stimulation, especially social stimulation, right? So these are the people that you're going to see at parties. These are the people that you're going to see that they talk to people like with no problems, to strangers. These are the people that make friends. They are so like, they make friends so easily that you're like, how are you doing that? Right? Like you get so impressed by the way that they make friends so fast and so easy that you're just like, I can't do it. And they never get tired of being outside or being with people. There's no such thing as how do you call it? Like their social battery, it never runs out. Right? And then we have agreeable. They like to be pleasant, to get along with others. They usually assume the best in people. They don't go for the worst. They usually assume the best in people. They usually just be like, oh yeah, like they try to justify people's action to the best instead of the worst. So these people are like, basically, it's almost like the extraversion people, but these people are they're just pleasant. They're the type of people that you're gonna see on the street and they're gonna compliment you out of nowhere, even though they don't know you, right? And then we have neuroticism. These people are more sensitive to everything that could go wrong. They see the negative things, they see the danger, they see things from a different perspective, right? These people are like, I'm not gonna say bad, but it's like, it's a 50-50, right? They see things in a different way than everybody else because they are so careful. I want to say they are so careful and so sensitive to like, what if this go wrong? Like they think their brain is so like shaped to like, if it goes wrong, then I need to be prepared for it because I don't want something bad to happen and I'm not prepared for it. Right? These people, they see the negative in things, but is that they want to be prepared for the negative in case the negative happens. They don't be like, yeah, it's gonna go well. No, because they're like, if I say that it's gonna go well, then I'm not gonna be prepared for the worst. And when the worst comes, it's just gonna take me by surprise. Right? So these people are just always on the lookout. And it's gonna be kind of like it gets starting talking to these people because it's like, okay, I'm happy. I have hope in this. Why are you bringing out the fact that things could go wrong? This is the type of friend that you'll be like, yeah, we're gonna go to Six Flags for my birthday. They go, no, what if we have a car accident on the way or something? I don't want to go. They're just trying to prepare, right? But it's kind of annoying as well, right? So it's you need to know the type of personalities out there, because especially if you're in business or you deal with people on a daily basis, you want to make sure that you know who are you dealing with. You want to make sure that you treat people according to their personality, but also according to your personality, right? Because that's just how it is. Everybody has their own personality. We have to accept things the way they are, right? So, guys, that's all I have for today. Like I said, this is a documentary that's on Netflix, right? I'm going to come back with more. The next thing that we're going to talk about will be creativity and mindfulness. Like I said, this it has 2 seasons. It's called The Mind Explained on Netflix. And it has more things. It talks about brainwashing and talks about everything. So it's really educative. Like, you get a lot from it. It's really good. So I do recommend it to you guys. All right. So that's all I